The keys to your freedom lies in your perspective. If you think about it, it's the quickest way to change your life. What I mean is, regardless of what you actually do, by simply changing your perspective, you can change everything without doing anything. And that's a pretty powerful thought. I mean, consider that people go through their entire life wishing that they had more, and there's a legit possibility that they could have had it all along, by simply changing their perspective. It's a crazy thought that a simple mindset shift can change everything. But the truth is, we underestimate the power of our mind and the influence that it has on our lives. And we can look at many examples of this in other people's experiences and see that there has to be some legitimacy to this. For instance, Conor McGregor, love him or hate him, one of the most inspiring clips you will ever see is when Conor predicted in his fight against Jose Aldo exactly how it would go. And when he was asked about this following the fight, he simply said, "If you can see it up here in your mind and have the courage to speak it, it will happen."
Any questions?
Yeah, Connor. Connor,
Yeah.
over here.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was asking you on Thursday about his right hand.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what you told me? Word for word, you said, "I felt when we stared down, I felt his right hand was twitching, which was a subtle tell for me. He is ready to unload that right hand, and I feel that could be a downfall for him. If he lets that right hand go, I will not be there. I simply enter the way I enter, and that is enough. They either overextend or they shrink away, but either way it is not good for them. I will create traps and dead space inside that octagon, and I will walk him into that dead space, but all of a sudden he will be in danger." How do you do that? How do you predict these
if you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
And I know that was a piss poor impersonation, but they call this the law of attraction. And there are many people of highly successful status that have shared this being the key to their success. And what they're saying is, by simply meditating on the things that you desire in life and then speaking and acting as if you already have them, you can actually obtain them. And now, if that's true, which seems to be the case, and there's many examples of it, well then, I'm not sure why any of us are walking around simply wishing for these things, when all we really have to do is change our perspective and act as if we already have them. If you think about it, by simply changing your perspective, you can go from poor to rich in an instant. You can go from having nothing to having everything in an instant. Sad to happy, instant. Because after all, the way in which we view reality could quite literally be creating it out in front of us. And the more I got to thinking about this, I realized this concept is not a secular one, but it's rather a biblical one. Because in the scriptures, we're told when we pray, pray as if you have already received the things that you are asking for. And instead, come to God with gratitude, as if you've already been granted all of those things. And so when we look at this law of attraction in comparison to the biblical concept of praying as if you've already received it, what we're talking about here is the exact same thing. And what it's telling us is that the Most High God, the creator of all things, has already given you everything. If you can just wrap your mind around the idea that you already have it all. And then what else is there but walking around with a glad heart, grateful for everything that is, because it's already all yours if you can only dare to believe it. So in closing, I leave you with this. How do you view life? Do you walk around down and out because all the things you want and don't have? Or do you walk around in gratitude for the possibility of all the things that you can have? And how we answer, this means everything. And how we respond to all of life's challenges, it's truly the only thing that matters. So if we can simply focus our eyes on the prize and believe that we're already holding it, then what else is there to want? I suggest we try it. And when I say try it, I don't mean half-ass. We have to come at this wholeheartedly. And I do believe if we do, it can change our life in an instant. Thanks for joining me today. If you're interested in hearing more about this and you want a deeper dive into the topic of perspective, what it is, where it comes from, what we can do to change it, then check out the other video. It'll be somewhere, at the end, linked in this one. And I look forward to seeing you there. Now, there's a big storm coming for us all. So stay warm, stay safe, and as always, stay real. I'm Brad Casper. This is Casper's Corner. We're out.